It's been over 5 years since Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo got married in one of those wildly expensive, infamously over-the-top ceremonies that Jim Bob loves to host. You might think that the commentary and criticism surrounding the couple's wedding would have come to an end sometime in 2017. But a newly resurfaced scene from an old episode of Counting On has left fans floored by an exchange that many say they missed when the show first aired. Fear not, Jinger fans, your fave is not directly involved in the latest Duggar controversy. Instead, this mini-scandal surrounds the woman who made the floral arrangements for Jeremy and Jinger's big day. The florist explained to the camera that Jim Bob and Michelle loved the giant letter V arrangement that she created for the occasion. Perhaps it was unintentional, or perhaps this woman recognized the opportunity for a once-in-a-lifetime double entendre, and she decided she had no choice but to go for it. Jim Bob has never had a request for a wedding, but after I did Jinger's V, he and Michelle from time to go will go. That V, we just love that V, the florist said. And that's when she delivered the knockout blow. So I thought, this time let's bring in the D, she said. Yes, the florist seems to have known what she was doing. And the folks who produced Counting On either didn't catch her innuendo, or they decided to slip it in there, no pun intended, in order to have a laugh at the Duggars' expense. Some viewers picked up on the joke when the episode first aired, but others didn't notice it until the clip resurfaced on Reddit and TikTok earlier this week. I will never forget the day I saw this on the show. Still makes me laugh, one person commented. According to UK tabloid The Sun, there's no way she didn't know. Come on now. The scene is the latest throwback from the Duggars' TLC years to be re-evaluated in light of Josh's conviction on CP charges. In one such clip, Josh sexually harassed his wife Anna during a birthing class while she was pregnant with the couple's first child. In another, Josh joked about Anna performing oral sex on him, a comment that clearly humiliated his long-suffering spouse. "It's just all too much, I hope he rots," one critic wrote on Reddit in response to that clip. "Poor girl. She was for sure embarrassed," this commenter added. Obviously, innuendo of this sort pales in comparison to what Josh would be accused of later. But it's interesting in that it shines a light on the strange obsession with sex that's so pervasive within the Duggars community. The Duggars' fixation on chastity and moral purity is infamous, but at this point, the family name has become synonymous with perversity. Josh was convicted on CP charges in December of last year, and he's currently awaiting sentencing in an Arkansas jail. He could face up to 20 years behind bars. And we probably don't need to tell you that this was not the first Duggar sex scandal. In 2015, the world learned that Josh had accosted 5 young girls, 4 of whom were his sisters. There's been much debate over the extent to which Josh's upbringing is to blame for his predatory behavior. In all likelihood, he would have been a deviant even if he had been raised by parents who didn't seem so intent on warping their children's psyches. But perhaps parents were more alert to this sort of behavior would have recognized the signs earlier and prevented Josh from claiming so many victims.